And I got a lot to do today. First off, welcome to Smoky Mountain Lash Bees, where lashes led to bees. So walk with me out to the bee yard. Gotta mow the yard, hopefully. Both of my hips are still extremely sore, especially the left because I had that MRI yesterday. There's duct tape on Buttercup right now because I was closing up those nukes that went out today. Everybody is flying and doing wonderful. I'm going to get through as much as possible. So I've got stuff like Sasquatch needs their tin frame. Getting in the flight paths. Honey needs that box, but those frames have to stay with that hive. So that hive's getting a new box. That box is coming over here. New frames are going in it so that honey can build up and have some room. Honeycomb's getting a new box. Bouquet box is coming off, and Bouquet Hive, once I've inspected, Daisy and Lily are getting a deep. Gotta go in to the queen right hives and check on them, especially Honeycomb, because that's the one that I was a little worried about having gone queenless by the number of bees. Everybody else is really full in the top box, but when I popped that box, they hadn't done as much. We'll see all that. But anyways, going through. So I'm probably gonna leave Honeyflower alone. So we got honey. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Leaving Buttercup alone. Got to deal with them. So that's 8, 9, 10. Need to, let's see here. Need to go through 2 of those nukes to check on them. So there's quite a bit, and we'll see what happens and how everything goes. Not exactly sure how I'm going to set them up and get them with the tin frame because there's not a stand. So I may get them put in and tonight close them up and leave them closed up and get them moved over to that hive stand. We'll see. But got a lot going on. Let's get to it. Okay, first thing we're going to do is add a little something to the resurrection colony here that needs to be added if I can without getting stung. These big bulky gloves and doing this all by myself. So we're going to put on, or try to put on, the pollen trap. I didn't have them here to pre-do it for some things. So first off, while I'm getting it on, this does not stay open unless I put something in it. So I'm just going to see if I can wedge. It won't work. Now I'm getting this on. So right now, I'm trying to think. See if there's another hive, because I really don't like covering the front of that hive. Hold on 1 second. This one's better. Do it on Buttercup because there's no logo to disrupt it. Take you down here to it. So they're gonna be confused for a little while, but They'll go through those holes and in, and the pollen on their legs is going to get trapped in this little tray. So, one task down. Let's get moved over to the next. Okay, so a little change in plan. We're going to go ahead and move the Sasquatch hive into the stand over here. So let's do that. Alright, here comes
the fun part.
The crazy part.
And move the camera around it.
I know, girls. Spill out and be like, ah!
Slow it down.
Smash the hive beetle. Oh, I was gonna kill it. You didn't have to start.
Hive beetle?
Yeah. They're all clustered up here in the corner, so I wonder if the queen is down here in this corner. A few hive beetles in here. Here's the fun part, is getting this all detached from one of those. I can't bend over. We just had people slow down and watch us.
So they turned around and came out. That's the same people.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Big yard sale going on. So.
That too. Okay. So I have a feeling she might be right here. Is she? Don't see any red dot right now. No? Usually when they cluster up like that, queen's right there.
Do it.
So I'm trying to herd them down into the box. There we go. So because of the setup, they weren't able to be as clean, hygienic as I like. They couldn't bring the stuff out through that little hole. So yeah. Alright, box is empty. Change the lid. I don't want to dump this. See all the junk built up there? You can fly. I don't have my brush. It's in the box. So I'm going to just dump this here because the thing's not there. Clean all this off. And they weren't able to be as hygienic and be hygienic as normal because of the setup. This screen bottom board will be great for them because all that stuff will just drop through. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take an empty box back over here that they were in, and the lid, just like they were, and let all those others settle down in. So, can you grab that?
What?
Can you grab that telescoping lid? This is Hive is always mayhem. Alright, inner lid. There were no queen cells. Alright, there is the new Sasquatch hive. And they'll figure out coming and going through that. Sponsored by Miss Heather Webster, who does Plexus, I believe is how you say it. I'm probably butchering the name. But now we're going to move on to the next. Alright, so now we're going to switch out boxes and give the Hill Hive their new box and a medium. Pretty much this is all going to be fast for it because I'm just popping frames out and putting them in, popping them over. Sugarfoot. Oh yeah. Several sweet cells. All right, there are new boxes. There's a yellow and a blue top.
Yeah. Blue.
I want both because I'm probably gonna have to. There's also 2 frames in the freezer. That one's absolutely covered with queen cells. Apparently swarm season is not over for us. Okay, get them set up with the, you know how to set the little frames up?
Little brackets?
Yeah. There she is. Okay. She's on this frame. I need you to find me 2 little sticks that I can put underneath these to elevate it.
Okay.
Because if I don't, I'm going to squish the queen cells. Looks like I already have some of them.
Each.
I'll need one for each
No, I
one.
meant these, one in each box.
Not right now, just leave them out and then warm up on them. I don't know if I'm going to split. But I got to do something to protect. Look, I've already smushed some of the queen cells. So. She's still on here. Yep, she's there. No queen cells. Second pair of eyes. Oh,
What?
she backed in lane? Oh gosh. She scared me. She was backed in lane, so all I saw was the front half with the yellow dot. I was like, oh my gosh, is she dead?
So you saw her?
Yeah, she's right there. She's on this frame. Scared me, but she's... I was like, ah, what'd they do? And we got a queen cell, totally capped off, right here. I even tore open some queen cells right here. I'll get on the bottom here. What I'm going to do is... don't have the equipment to split anymore, so I'm going to pull. I hate doing this. I'm going to pull these queen cells. Dropping wax. Shoot. Well, I'm not giving them the frame, am I?
I know.
Hold this frame for just a second. And make certain she's on the other one. There she is. She's right here. So. She's in the... there. Also good opportunity to check the swamp cells on that. Alright, so this is not buttercup, this is honeycomb. Let's see if I can do this quickly. Looks like they did the trick. Isn't it cool? Ta-da! That is all comb. There is no foundation whatsoever in that, and look at that cat comb. What is with this? Space is closing. I must run into it. Ooh, look at this. I switching the frames around did the trick. Because when I switched them around, and this was just no, it was Thursday night. I switched some frames around because none of the others had comb built on them. And you got two already. You can't tilt them to the side because the comb is too fragile until it's attached sides and bottom. Got a queen cell. With boreal jelly in it. No, we cannot split you. We don't have anything to split you in. I guess we do, technically. We just got rid of that one. I've got a... Shoot.
Swarm cell.
A fully capped queen cell there.
Yeah. Right there. Queenless.
No.
Hold it off to the side.
Yep, I'm pulling this off to the side. I'm just looking for a queen on here. Not seeing eggs in this queen. What did it do? Get turned upside down or something?
Yeah.
Is it a drone?
Didn't think it was, but it could have been.
I'm not seeing any eggs.
So maybe queenless.
I wondered, I worried because the population didn't seem as...
Yeah.
There she is. Full of eggs.
Down there. Oh,
So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a split. Where'd she go? Hold on. There she is. So I need, alright. Yeah, well I'm gonna, so far I just saw the one frame with cells on it. I still gotta check and make certain none of the others do. And I can just pull some and do it off from that. But I need to separate her. So can you grab that?
Smooth.
Just trying to figure out where to set. No, not the new. I'm gonna split into that new.
Okay.
But I need to separate her. Can you grab that deep that's gonna go on bouquet? Either that or just hold the spring with her on it. You wanna do that? She's right there in the corner. Got it? Alright, just step that way. Alright, this is Honey Cloud. It's gonna be a... Wait for that to go away. It's gonna be a move this box over and check for swarms. Cells. Alright. Take the lid off. Flip it over onto the cart. Just take the phone. Not cracked yet. Nope, that's cool. I think it's free. Lots of bees. But she's ready to go.
This guy's come 5 times.
Oh my gosh.
Knock them off.
Wow.
Yeah.
They actually sting your hands. I'm sorry. We should have smoked it. See how everybody's flying and working. So, got a talk yesterday. I didn't get to make a closing yesterday. I don't even know where to begin. It was a very scary afternoon. Thankfully, there were some people able to come help us. So what am I talking about? Well, y'all saw where Honey Cloud stung Sasquatch Beekeeper's hands. I'm going to go sit down. I can't wear myself out when I've got to get into one of these hives, and quick because there's rain coming. Sasquatch Beekeeper, his hands got stung, had multiple gouges on his hands when he pulled Honey Cloud's top deep off. Typically, you all have seen before, when he gets stung, he'll go into the garage and get the stingers out and come back, right? Well, y'all saw I went through that whole inspection. He didn't return, and I got to looking for him. I went to the garage, looked in, saw his hoodie and his veil laying there, and thought he'd gone in the house. So try to put the box back on myself. With my hips, I just couldn't lift it. It's very full. And so I called him. He didn't answer his phone. I went into the garage to take my hood and jacket and all off, and to go into the house to look for him, make certain he was okay since he didn't come back. Turned around and realized he was passed out in the garage, had knocked stuff down, his nose was bleeding. He had an anaphylactic reaction. We had to rush him to the hospital last night. He now has a prescription for an EpiPen, and tomorrow when I take my kids in for their allergy shots, I'm booking him an appointment to go in for allergy testing. You can do allergy shots for bees, so hopefully that will be the route. So with that being said, until we get things figured out and those type things set up, along with Sasquatch Beekeeper getting proper beekeeping, full body suit for him, proper gloves so they can't really sting him through the gloves, he's not gonna be out here with me anymore. So I'm going to have to figure out working the heavy boxes right now with my hips, but obviously that's more important, is his health than anything. So it was a very, very scary time, and I'm so grateful for the friends who were able to come take him to the hospital, and my fellow beekeeper who came over and helped me close everything up, get everything thrown in the garage so my kids and I could get to the hospital in case we were needed. So that's where we end it. We're going to stay positive though. To me, I know I've been praising the Lord a lot with the bees, and everything had been fine. I really felt that was a attack on us, but I know God led me to doing these bees. He has me doing these bees for a reason. So at this point, I know some people are going to be telling me, oh, get rid of the bees. No, we're just going to live cautiously, just like we've done with a lot of things, with my youngest having FPIEs and having to avoid foods while the rest of us could eat it. We did what we needed to do. My other kids have allergies and are taking the allergy shots, and they're avoiding their allergens until their allergy shots are further along. We're just going to do what we need to do. So God has us, and there's a purpose for this journey, and I'm going to stick with it. So please hit the thumbs up, comment below, subscribe if you haven't already, and have a very blessed day.